I cannot name myself, you said, Unfortunately, I would name myself all the time with these guys. The best haircut?
Daniel Abt.
Daniel Abt.
Daniel would have for sure the best haircut.
Great hair, Daniel Abt.
Oh, amazing.
Got any bald guys?
No one has a good haircut in this band.
I don't know, Mitch.
Stefan Sarazan, yeah, Stefan Sarazan.
Actually, Antonio, when we started the season, he had the most amazing hair. Like super long.
Antonio Felix da Costa getting in the zone as well. He's got new branded Antonio Felix da Costa hats.
I would say Nick probably is the most fashionable haircut. And the most worried about his haircut, that I would know.
I want to choose Nelson, but...
Nelson.
He likes to pose.
Probably Andre.
Or probably under Lotterer.
Jeff.
I think the two Techeetah drivers, they are really good at posing.
Jandre.
Yeah, you see Jeff over there, it's just posing, waiting for someone to film him.
Mitch looks quite fashionable, I would say.
Jeff.
Andre?
Jeff? Jeff, probably.
It's very subtle, but I like some of the brands he wears. I can't afford it, but yeah, he's got good style.
Might be Daniel Abt as well.
I cannot name myself, you said, Unfortunately, I would name myself all the time with these guys. Jerome. He's always dressing properly.
I'm Italian, so it's me.
Nelsinho. Nelsinho?
Seb?
Sam.
Felix Rosenquist. He's never cared what he dresses or what he's doing.
Worst dress is probably Highfield.
Nick.
I mean, the jeans, and he's still living in the 90s. So.
Yeah, that's unfair to call one. I mean, there's so many. There's so many.
It has to be me.
Daniel, no question about this.
Daniel and Jev.
Nelson. By far. Daniel. Daniel.
The biggest MOANER. That's the first question you asked me that's easy to answer.
There's plenty, including myself.
I don't care, Tilos, mate. I don't give a Just don't talk to me for the rest of the race.
Seb.
Bohemi. That's Bohemi.
Seb.
Myself. No.
Please, race director, just tell me. I have to do it or not? Did you check that I slow down or not? Yeah, just ask them for it!
I'm sorry, Jeff, but it could be Jean-Éric Vergne.
C'est un scandale, scandale, scandale.
Go for that. That's an even. That's an even Steven between too many. The bad boy.
You cannot name myself, so...
Definitely not Turvey.
Probably because of the accidents and all the penalties, probably Andre Lotterer, I think.
Maybe Lotterer has been a little bit this year.
So let's say Andre then.
Maybe me too.
What kind of is this mother? What is doing?
Ridiculous move, ridiculous. Who's the bad boy in Formula E?
You.
Except me.
Jose.
Lopez.
Probably Jev again.
Jose Maria Lopez, he's pretty crazy.
Probably Edo Mortara.
I don't know, maybe Daniel.
Funniest? Antonio, 100%.
Da Costa.
Lopez.
Who's had the most crashes this year?
The guy that had the most crashes, yeah. Jose.
Jose, probably?
Oh, that was a difference.
Nelson had quite a few as well.
Jose's had a few. Nick, maybe Nick has had quite a few as well.
For the man from Mönchengladbach and the man in the wall.
Has to be Alex Lynn. I think he had a lot of crashes, so his mechanics are well trained. I think Piquet crashed, I don't know how many, 1,000 times this season. So for sure he's the one that created most headaches for the mechanics.
Oh, in the wall, and that is Nelson Piquet.
Tough one. Best defender can be Abt. Abt is very good at defending. You can't pick your teammate, you said. Jev can be quite nasty sometimes.
Jev.
Also Jeff, I guess.
Jev's probably one of the hardest.
He's good at defending, Jean-Eric. He does it in such a way, he's putting the car exactly where you don't want him to go.
I think Jev has been already awarded that prize.
Best attacker, maybe Felix?
Lopez. I'm going to say Da Costa just because I think he also needs a mention.
It can be Da Costa, even if sometimes he's not the fastest, but he's always looking for a tiny spot and nail it.
Right. And there comes Da Costa! He's done the same move on Rosenqvist.
Maybe Felix. I'd say Felix is pretty, especially over one lap, he attacks pretty hard.
Probably Lucas. I mean, he's enjoyed obviously a superior car in many races, but you know, got to hand it to him. The guy's done a good job.
I really think the most underrated driver at the paddock is Oliver Turvey.
Oliver Turvey?
Probably Ollie Turvey.
Probably Oliver.
Oliver?
Probably Oliver Turvey.
He has done a fantastic last 2 seasons with Neo, beating Piquet, and this year also very ahead of his teammate.
A first ever podium for Oliver Turvey, and there is delight at Neo.
I don't know if he's still underrated actually, because a lot of people will agree that he is.